Check out the new Click video on Top 10 Best Hotel in England. Welcome to Click. Before you begin, we publish new videos every day so that you can subscribe us for the most great content. Astonishing views, the sort that keep you pinned to the window of your room for minutes on end, are not hard to come by in England. They could be the rolling empty hills, evocative monastic ruins, an exuberantly decorated cathedral front, or, in the case of Shangri-La at the Shard, the whole of London laid out before you. But remember that not all the bedrooms in a hotel will share the view, and indeed in some hotels there are just 1 or 2 rooms that have that privilege, so it's important to secure the right ones. Remember that they aren't always the most expensive. Cozy attic rooms often face the view, just like the principal rooms beneath them. The Swan, Wells, Somerset, England. Few can match the sight from the Best Western Swan Hotel, Wells. If church architecture is your thing, make a beeline to admire the glorious, sunlit, 13th century west front of Wells Cathedral, almost as wide as it is high and encrusted with nearly 300 statues. The rooms that are truly vox laudator are those, just a handful, facing the cathedral. If money is little object, book the cathedral suite, dramatically furnished and theatrically lit, with huge gilded mirrors, flowing silks and a splendid freestanding brass bath. Hotel Ensley, Tavistock, Devon, England. A verdantly gardened, great listed Eden between Dartmoor and Exmoor, with shell houses and hidden glades for romantic tete-a-tetes. Built in 1812 as the holiday home for the Duchess of Bedford, Georgiana Russell, this wildly romantic, chintz-free country estate is steeped in royal history. Room 5 is the winner, with original hand-painted wallpaper, poetry-inspiring views of the River Tamar in a chaise longue that's made for swooning. Wooden Cabbage, Halstock, Dorset, England. The wooden cabbage, the local name for the locally stunted oak trees, is an isolated enlarged keeper's cottage with a sweeping, show-stopping view of hardy country that will have you gulping like a child in a sweet shop. There are housey martins under the eaves, the meadow slopes past the bedroom windows, and the airy house is stylishly decorated with family antiques. Owner Martin Lee's vegetable garden is a marvel, and his wife Susie makes use of the produce for her delicious breakfasts and dinners on request. Easby Hall, Richmond, Yorkshire, England. Easby Hall, a classic stone-built Georgian house with substantial 19th century additions, stands on a country lane outside Richmond. Beyond and below the cleverly designed infinity lawn lie the tranquil, romantic ruins of Easby Abbey, surrounded by gently rolling wood and sheep-flecked meadows. Each room is exceptional, with a wood burner or log fires and a tea tray that says it all, homemade biscuits, a bowl of cherries, fresh mint for infusions and flowers from the garden. Linthwaite House, Windermere, Lake District, England. What I like about Linthwaite is the carved mahogany fireplace with crackling fire in the hall, the unflashy sitting rooms, the wraparound conservatory with wonderful lake views, the gently sloping grounds. My favorite detail? The original doors on the gent and ladies' loos, with their brass vacant occupied plates. The kitchen has a wall of windows, so that the first thing you see when you arrive at the hotel is the chefs beavering away at your dinner. And a very good dinner it is too. Shangri-La at the Shard, London Bridge, London, England. The view. That's what we're all here for. Don't believe people who tell you it's not worth staying at the Shangri-La when you can simply visit the public viewing galleries of Western Europe's tallest building. They are wrong. First, the views are much less distant and more comprehensible from the hotel. Second, you have the leisure, all day and all night if you want, to take them in head to Ting restaurant for a well-executed European tasting menu and 360-degree views of London. The Scarlet, Newquay, Cornwall, England. Glorious sea and sunset views make this eco-hotel just outside Newquay the ideal destination for honeymooners. An imaginative modern design incorporating tall glass walls blurs the boundary between indoors and out, while guest room balconies overlooking Mog and Porth Beach help make the most of the stunning Cornish setting. Guests can also soak in the surroundings while swimming in the outdoor pool, punctuated by 2 bright scarlet wood-fired hot tubs. The Horn of Plenty, Tavistock, Devon, England. The handsome mid-Victorian house was built for the Duke of Bedford's mine captain, and stands in an elevated position overlooking the River Tamar with the remains of 19th-century copper mines in the form of slender chimneys poking above the trees. The views are superb and sunsets are particularly lovely, seen from the restaurant, terrace and several of the bedrooms. The best room has a wall of windows and a balcony onto the view. Hambleton Hall, Rutland, East Midlands, England. The flowing country house good looks of this Victorian estate are matched by the surrounding gardens and the beautiful view of Rutland Water from the lovely flower-filled terrace. The house exudes a feeling of controlled and carefully orchestrated well-being without ever feeling unnatural or overly theatrical. Rooms are deeply comfortable. Unflashy. Just right. The Michelin-starred restaurant, under Aaron Patterson, is rooted in local and seasonal produce, charmingly presented and always delicious. Westdale Head Inn, Lake District, Cumbria, England. Miles from anywhere. It's overlooked by the Lake District's loftiest fells, including Scafell Pike, Scafell and Great Gable, and apart from a handful of farmhouses and the minuscule parish church of St. Olaf's, it pretty much has the valley to itself. Interiors are just as a Lake Lindon should be, snug lounges warmed by crackling fires, a lively walker's bar lined in slate, hallways lined with climbing kit and mountaineering photos. Don't miss the wood-paneled dining room for upmarket dishes of roast guinea fowl and confit duck.